Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to another Once Upon a Time reaction. This is a very intriguing episode, episode 19, LACEY. It's a title that gives absolutely nothing away. I have no idea what LACEY is referring to, what it could mean at all. Maybe I'll get a glimmer when we approach the credit sequence, which is always halfway through an episode for some reason. Well, not halfway through, but you know what I mean. It's always sort of after the intro rather than at the beginning in this season. So I have to go in a little bit to find out what, if any, clues I can glean from that little forest scene. Anyway, yeah, last episode. It's very odd going back into the past, into Thailand, seeking out the dragon, a very interesting character that didn't last very long. But then again, we know that in this series, dead doesn't necessarily mean out of the show, because we could always see who the dragon was in the past. But I've got a funny feeling that his story's gone. I was very intrigued to know how he knew so much about magic and stuff. Yes, and we found out that Greg, or whatever his real name is, has been working with Tamara all along. So I'm assuming, because I was wondering how Tamara managed to get so much knowledge about magic and this storybook world. But maybe she got it off of Greg, a long time ago. And we also got Pinocchio turning back into a little boy after his good deed. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. But the scenes with Pinocchio in it, or August should I say, were very touching and very, very nice. So I've no idea where this is heading. Well, obviously to Neverland eventually, because of the titles of the last two episodes. But how, why, when, where, and which, and whither, and whether, and therefores, I don't know. So we're just going to have to find out. Apart from that, I don't think there's any other mysteries. There's no characters that we don't know who they are. Most mysteries have been solved apart from this. What is the ultimate aim of Greg and Tamara? It's obviously they're snooping around. They've got knowledge of magic. They've got knowledge of this fairy tale world being real. But what is their agenda? What are they ultimately trying to do? Let's see if any answers come from this next episode. LACEY, let's go. Oh, Henry's actually having a birthday.
For your present. Take one object from the shop, anything you like.
Ooh, Aladdin's lamp.
That.
Why, careful, buddy. Wands are powerful.
So how does it work?
Let me show you.
Why would you do that?
The prophecy. The seer said the boy would be my undoing.
Oh shit, yeah.
I must be his.
Oh, that was a dream. Oh, thank God for that.
When you so
Oh dear. Oh, she's still in the prison.
I assumed you wouldn't miss your
I've forgotten about that.
so much.
I made my sacrifice for them. Of course I miss them, you beast.
Yes, yes, of course, but the crying must stop. Night after night. It's making it very difficult for me to spin. You know, I do my best thinking then. Here. Perhaps this'll help?
For me.
Not quite so beastly now, am I?
Thank you.
No, she's still in a
Now I
dungeon.
can actually get some sleep.
No. It's not to help you sleep, dearie. It's to muffle the cry so I can get back to work.
Ooh, who's that?
Wait. I know what this is. I think I remember who I am.
No.
Mr. Gold will be thrilled.
She's put a different identity into her. Rabbit hole. I wonder if Jefferson's works there.
Yes, Mr. Gold. Someone I care for has gone missing. Brown hair, beautiful blue eyes, an accent you wouldn't soon forget. Her name's Belle. Belle? Are you sure? Because that sounds an awful lot like Lacey. Who the hell is Lacey?
Oh. This is her new identity, Lacey. She's just a pool hustler. But it's... Oh dear.
What, has he sent you to finish the job?
No, not at all. Here,
I think you should though.
drink this. I couldn't let this continue. It's inhuman. Oh, I don't care. He doesn't frighten me.
Doesn't seem to be that much injuries,
Hurry.
considering the amount of blood on the aprons.
He will kill you. Unless you run away with me.
I can't run. I made a deal to serve him. In exchange for him protecting my kingdom and my family from the ogres. If I were to leave, I may survive, but my family surely won't.
All I can do is wish you luck.
Thank you.
What is he doing here?
Neil? Relax. Just wants to spend a little time with his son.
Funny, he didn't seem to want to spend time with him the first 10 years of his life. But then again, neither did you.
Regina, how about instead of worrying about everyone else, you start focusing on trying to be the person Henry wants you to be before you lose him for good?
For good, what does that mean?
Nothing. Unlike you, the rest of the world isn't always scheming to get what they want.
No. You're hiding something. Well, whatever it is, I can assure you of one thing. Going to find out.
She sees suspicion and conspiracy everywhere.
You can't tell what's in a person's heart until you truly know them.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
No, it's just that I knew someone once who
Belle.
said that exact same thing to me. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm
A bit of water will take it right out.
I see.
Stop!
And that's why he needed the wand.
I'm right about him. About why he stole the wand. He did it so he could heal the woman he loves.
He's still a thief.
And she would have died if he hadn't stolen your wand.
And now he gets to die. And she can tell all of Sherwood Forest what happens when you cross Rumpelstiltskin. There!
Oh, damn!
That should give you a good view.
You don't have to do this. There's good in you. I was right about the thief, and I am right about you. Look, she's pregnant.
Oh, that has changed his mind.
You are not the kind of man to leave a child fatherless. No!
Big fan. Marion, we must go.
What happened?
I missed.
No, you didn't.
Get back to the carriage. I'm bored of this forest.
You're not going after him.
He's not worth the effort.
You spared his life.
What? I did nothing of the sort.
That bow has magic in it. It never misses its target.
Or perhaps the magic just simply wore... Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. It's going to lead us straight back to the bean field. And she's going to be able to get in, isn't she? Or is she? Yes. Oh God, no. Oh dear. If she's got access to the portals.
You know, I have tried so hard to be in my best behavior. But I guess there's no point now. So no one can hear you scream. I should have done this to you a long time ago. LACEY.
So it is true then, what they say about you.
Yep.
Yes, it's all true.
You are not who I thought you were.
Oh, good grief. She likes it. She's the opposite.
You really are as dark as people say.
Darker, Barry. Much darker.
Oh my word. Oh, so what's this delivery that they're bringing in?
Hey, beautiful.
Looks like they got a horse box.
We all good?
Better than good. Now, should we unwrap the package?
Think you'll cooperate?
Wouldn't worry about that. From what I know of him, I don't think he'll need much convincing to help us.
Him? It's a person?
That.
Because if there's one person you can always count on to do your dirty work,
It's Hook!
pirate.
How did they get hold of Hook? What? The plot thickens, and my least favourite character in any fairy tale, myth, legend or saga has finally appeared. Robin Hood, the bane of my existence, has made an appearance. I really was rooting for Rumpelstiltskin to just kill him. I don't care. Hopefully that's the last we're going to see of him for a while. I've no love for Robin Hood. If he becomes a regular character and you expect me to be behind him, and it doesn't really matter what he does, he could be the hero, all he wants, I'm not going to ever like that character. I haven't seen him in the storybook yet though. It's starting to become a little bit confusing because we keep meeting more and more characters in storybook, like the guy that LACEY was getting off with, that Rumpelstiltskin ended up beating the hell out of, and they don't seem to be making it. Nobody mentions, apart from the main characters, nobody seems to be mentioning the Enchanted Forest. or anything. It just makes me curious as to why. I don't suppose it really matters. Yeah, so Lacey turns out to be completely the opposite of Belle, in that she's quite into Rumpelstiltskin being a baddie. Dark, dark, dark man. This is not good for Rumpelstiltskin's ongoing development. I fear he could very, very slip into an extremely bad thing. It could go two ways, I think. I mean, he really needs to find himself and find his compassion and be a good person for his family, for Bay, for Henry. But on the other hand, he needs that darkness and that brutality in order to defeat Regina. But then again, he's got to destroy Henry to. I don't know where it's going. I suppose the best thing is just to leave it and get on with the next episode. So until then, I thank you for watching and take care as always. Bye bye.